What do you bring to the table in terms of this conference, do you think?
Well, I bring a lifetime of hard knocks. And, I guess when we're talking about women, is that I've grown up in very much a male-dominated space. And I've been able to, in as much as, I think that I have maintained my dignity, maintained my femininity, and maintained my sense of self. I've wavered a few times, but when it comes to sharing those experiences and helping other women, I think just crack open that belief, because I always think, I'm nothing special. I've not, not done anything amazing. I'm a journalist who tells stories, but I realise that being able to encourage people to tell theirs is probably my magic power. That's where my genius lies, is being able to inspire and encourage other people to just open their mouths and share. And that's what I can bring to other women and to men, to go, you know what, it's okay to stand on the mountain and say, I'm worthy, and I have something that you could listen to and you could learn from.
So the whole premise of this conference is that it's going to achieve, you sound like a giver, based on the collective, all of us sharing, inviting people to attend, inviting other speakers to come on board. So the idea is 100 speakers in each location who invite and have to sell 10 tickets. Would you find that difficult to enroll 10 people to come to the conference?
I work in PR. I can sell snake oil to a snake salesman. So, no, I mean, like,
girl.
It's like, if you're promoting an event that provides value, that, helps enlighten, inspire, and encourage other human beings, that's never a hard sell, because, when people see your enthusiasm and they see your excitement about what's happening, I think people just want to come along on the journey just because you're going on that journey. Actually, I thought it was, I don't know whether you can see it, but you said you want to bring back the principles of Ubuntu. I don't know if you can see my finger.
Oh,
but
yes.
I actually have it.
Oh, you have a tattoo.
I have it tattooed. It says Ubuntu on my pointer finger.
Oh, wow.
So I have it there. So when I'm pointing a finger at people going, whatever it is, that I look at my finger and I remember that I'm part of a community and that I'm not perfect and that I'm just the sum of many parts, whether it's the sum of my family or the sum of the people I network with or the sum of, the organisation that I'm working with. I read that, and that's why I responded, because I went, oh my gosh, I knew I got that on my finger for a reason. So the answer to that question is no, I don't have a problem with that at all.
Oh, I do love that. Oh gosh, you are a girl close to my heart. So what I did is, because I'm wanting to interview 1,000 speakers, and it's exhausting, it's tiring. This is my brainchild. I want it to succeed, and I want the right people on the bus. So I've recorded a video that will explain to you exactly how everything will work. If you come on board as a speaker, the expectations. If you come on board as somebody who will help with the advisory committee for that city, the expectations. We're going to break up everything that needs to be done during the conference, and everybody plays a part and they play in their area of strength. Then it's not work. We're all having fun, doing what we do best to bring the conference together. So the mission is 1,000 speakers. We sell 10 tickets each. We've got 1,000 people in the room. The 100 speakers are going to be speaking 3 times. You get a 15-minute, 10-minute, and 5-minute slot. And then you also get a 1-hour workshop where you can market and promote your business, teach something so people have tangible in the box solutions to whatever they are going through in their lives.
I love that.
We're going to price that at $35. You get 25, the conference gets 10.
Okay.
We can't afford to pay speakers. This is our inaugural year. And if you say to me, Gertrude, I think I can run as a chairperson in a town, in a city, and I can pull this together, then when we license the conference next year, you've put in your sweat equity to help us do that. You will not pay a license fee going forwards because this is an annual event.
Cool.
So I'm looking for those people who are looking for a business opportunity. You'll be getting 50-50 on any profit that's made. We are securing free venues through academic institutions like universities, colleges, during a weekend or during the vacation. So it's a 2-day event. And we're planning to launch in 6 months' time. So we give ourselves enough time to do what's needed to make this thing take off and succeed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God, I love your vision.
The vision is big. And, I've had a few people who've listened and they don't really get it. Or I've had people who'll come and say, I'm a professional speaker. I don't speak for free. And I just say, thank you for your time. Sometimes it's not all about money. It's the connections you're going to make when you come. I've made more money speaking for free than I've done with a paid speaking engagement because so much more comes from it. You know what I mean?
I hear you loud and clear. And I was having this conversation this afternoon with someone about that she runs a university club. And she said, I'd so love you to come and speak to the students, but I can't afford to have you. And I went, I don't have a speaking fee. And she went, what? And I went, I'm like you. I've made more money out of speaking for free because I give value.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's an energy.
Yeah.
My grandmother used to say, the more you give, the more you get. So you just keep depositing the good deeds and they come back from the oddest places when you have forgotten all about it.
Yep. I'm totally with you in that camp. I totally get that.
Okay, so I have a lady who had put up her hand for Brisbane. You're in Brisbane, right?
Yes.
She hasn't committed yet. If she commits, are you willing to sit on the committee and help, or is there another location that you think you could pull something off?
Look, I'm willing to work on a committee. I'm wondering if maybe even the Gold Coast would be a venue as well. I mean, like the Gold Coast is an hour from Brisbane.
The Gold
people on the Gold Coast.
The Gold Coast is gone. I had somebody who's committed yesterday to the Gold Coast. Her name is Susan Kennedy. I don't know if you know Susan. She runs a spiritual network. Oh, what is it called? Yeah, Susan Kennedy is the one who put up her hand yesterday for the Gold Coast.
Yeah, look, I'm happy to work on the committee. I have an ego, but I don't need to be running things. I'm happy to help recruit speakers, do my speaking spot, and, give value where I can.
Okay. But if you do decide to choose another location, feel free to do that because I need 1,000 events. And if there's another area of Australia, or if I identify a city where nobody stepped up, and
absolutely.
Then, because right now I have nobody in Tasmania, Perth, I haven't got anybody who's committed. I'll go through the list and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
And then someone said
it's funny. I'm from Tasmania.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Long time ago.
So no family connections or ties there anymore?
I've probably got family there, but last time I went to Tassie, I was 14, and that was a long time ago. And like my father's gone, my grandparents are gone. I may have an uncle there. I don't know.
Right.
But you know what? I can make connections wherever I go.
Yeah, yeah, and that's true. Because right now, you know, when I haven't even advertised, I was blown away at the reaction and the response when I posted on my wall on Wednesday last week. In 48 hours, I have 485 speakers from all over the world.
Woohoo!
And we need
That's pretty
1,000.
cool.
It is, I'm just,
Now, have you got anybody in like LA and New York?
yes.
Because I go there a fair bit as well. But look, send me the list,
Okay.
and you know, I might go. Well, like I can think of a few places I know because of my connections there that you might not have on the list. That
Yeah.
might be an opportunity. You just don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. And you sound very entrepreneurial. And I would
Oh
love you
yeah.
to be part of the leadership team and run a city. Somebody said to me, Provincial Australia suffers in that people don't get a lot of events happening.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I've got really good connections in like Townsville,
Yes.
Cairns, Mackay, Gladstone, which is in Queensland,
Yes.
like um, Newcastle, Port Macquarie, places like that where there's a big hub of people doing business and, you know, like Byron Bay, places like that. So
Yeah, because the lady who told
I'd
me
be happy
was,
to do regional.
yeah, the lady who told me is from Newcastle. And she said to me, Gertrude, this is fantastic. Nothing much happens here. Everything is happening in Sydney. I'm going to have so much fun. And I found that when I came on a speaking tour with a guy called Rob Nixon a few years ago, we did 7 cities in 7 days. And the cities that had the most people who came to his workshop, his 1 day workshop, were all the provincial cities.
Yeah.
It was a very
They are so grateful. Was it not last year, the year before, a lady I know who lives in Injune, which is Western Queensland, you know, like in the middle of nowhere.
right.
She got some funding to bring me out to do a PR workshop. So I did a 3-day workshop, and we had like 30 people in the room. Some of them had driven 8 hours to
To get
come.
there.
One lady came and said, I'm not interested in PR. I just wanted to come and support you in appreciation for you coming all the way here. And I'm
Oh,
like going,
serious.
what? That's crazy. So
Oh,
even places like that, like Toowoomba, I don't know
Toowoomba.
if you had anybody. Yeah, Toowoomba, Mount Isa.
My husband used to work in Mount Isa.
Yeah, so they're so grateful. So yeah, I think I'd be happy to run a regional area.
Okay. All right. So you tell me where, and then when we start targeted advertising, I just need to know the locations, okay?
Okay. Well, I'm going to have a talk to my friend who lives in Gladstone.
Okay.
And just give, because I don't know much about Gladstone, but she lives there, and I can say to her, like, what do you think? She's just started doing like networking meetings, and she said
Ah,
like they're going off. People are just like going, oh my god, this is amazing, and it's like, oh okay, anybody could have done that, but sometimes it takes someone
nobody
from the
did.
outside to come in and
Yes.
go, but my gut says Townsville.
Okay. Yeah, trust your
Or
instinct.
yeah, albeit at the moment Townsville is underwater because they've had massive floods, but you
Flooding
know
again.
it could, yeah, it could be the type of thing that re-energizes and reignites,
Yes.
and it's a bigger regional area as well.
Okay. All right. So I'll leave that to you when you make a decision. Are we friends on Facebook?
I don't think we are.
So friend
We
me on
could change
Facebook.
that.
Yep, let's change that right now. Facebook is the best place to connect with
Oh,
me.
me too.
And then I can
I
add you to
agree
the
with you.
Facebook groups and you'll start getting all the information. But I'll send you the video. I'm going to record a video of all of the questions people have asked. And if there's anything that comes up that I haven't covered, just either send me an email or send me a message on Facebook Messenger.
Okay. We are friends. We're friends.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yay.
Okay, so welcome to the club. Welcome to the tribe.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. And I will use your video to show people